It's your man Inner D. You already know it ain't about me. This is so you can find your own Inner D. Wishing you peace, love and harmony. Hope you're feeling fine. It's Saturday. It's the 24th of June, I think it is. If I got the date wrong, sorry, but there or thereabouts anyway. I'm in among the trees. It's like wall-to-wall trees. Really nice, really private, really cool in the shade, because if you look out there, can you see the sun? It's absolutely boiling hot out there, or out there, it's boiling hot. So we're in the shade here, otherwise you wouldn't even be able to see me, or the trees, or anything. It's so bright. Yeah, it must be knocking on the door of 30 degrees, so we've got a lovely day. So I'm just chilling on my day off. Just had did a spot of sunbathing for half an hour. I could have done it at home, but I thought I'd go in the park. It's so peaceful. There's hardly anyone about, only crazies like me. But I just want to talk a little bit about something that will help you understand when you're dealing with toxic people or narcissists or whatever you want to call the condition or personality type. Call it what you want, I don't care. I don't really get too involved in labels. You know that Inner D does not subscribe to labels, because everything is impermanent. Nothing is permanent. So it's here now and it's gone in a second, and it may never return as it actually was. Okay, so bear with me a minute, I've just got to tie my shoelace up there. Actually, there was something crawling on my feet, and I just wanted to get rid of it. Anyway, yeah, you know, we don't know how to deal with these people sometimes. They really are a bit of a mystery for us. And, you know, why do they, you know, never listen to what you say? Or why does it feel like you're talking to a brick wall? You just said something and they're already off on another subject. They didn't nod their head in acknowledgement to what you said. They didn't, their eyes were like, there was no soul in their eyes. It was glazed over. They just weren't even really listening at all. But you thought you were in a two-way conversation, but it is actually a monologue. They're just talking, and you'll try and put your little comment or opinion in, but it's totally overridden, and as if you didn't even say anything, until the point that you start to say, look, hey, I've just said something, what do you think, you know? And they'll be like, well, you know what they're going to do, they just start talking about something else again, and then you start showing your displeasure, and then you might, you know, there's only so many times you can poke the bear, and then the bear explodes, as we know. You're only human after all, so you might get angry, you might shout, you might say, oh, sod this, I've had enough of this, and I'm going. You know, I might as well talk to a brick wall. So that's quite toxic behaviour, but you're the one that ends up like looking crazy, and they'll actually say to you, you're crazy, what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm enjoying myself, or we were enjoying ourselves. Really? Well, you know what, we doesn't mean just the two of you, it means them. It means them, because you are part of them. Or you are just a puppet on their string, or this I heard this somewhere, this gets it across even better. You're an app on their phone, right? That's what you are, you're an app on their phone. So basically, what do you do with an app? You use it, or you think it's good, it's just doing something you want to do. It's great, so you're going to keep it on your phone, keep it around, yeah? So whenever you do that, you go and use your app and it does the job and you're happy, and then you leave. And if the app starts to misbehave, malfunction, you don't like it anymore, maybe there's something better out there, well then they'll eliminate you, they'll discard you, they'll uninstall you from their phone. So this is what this toxic persons do. They'll eliminate you, they'll discard you, they'll take you out of their life. They'll just be gone. Whoosh. They were there and they're just gone. Because they never really valued you as a person. No, you're just a utility, a functional thing, an app on the phone. A knife and a fork to eat your food. Just a utility. That's all you are. So do they care about whether you're upset or not? No. I mean, do you care about whether you upset an app or not? No. For you, their feelings are, if an app had feelings, which we know it doesn't, but if it had feelings, you wouldn't give a shit what the feelings are. You just want the app to do what it does. Yeah, so do they care? No. Do they care about the app's feelings? No. For them, it doesn't have any. Do you care about the app's opinions? No. Or rather, does the toxic person care about the persons who they're with? Do they care about their opinion? No, because they're just an app. They don't care about your opinion. Does the toxic person care about what you want? No, I don't care about what the app wants. I just use it for what I want. I'll repeat the last one. I just use it for what I want. That is it. They just use you for what they want. You're an app. They don't care about your opinions because you're an app. You don't have opinions in their eyes. You don't have feelings in their eyes. You don't have ambitions in their life. You don't want to be happy. You don't want to be noticed. You don't want to be loved. You don't want to be cared for. You don't want to be cuddled. You don't want to be kissed. Well, they might do that if they're feeling in that mood, but that'll only just to use you again, because you're just a functional thing. You're just an app. Do you see? They don't actually like you. They can use you and then use someone else tomorrow, because it's just an app. The sun's getting into these videos now. Let me get more shade and trees. That's better. Yeah, oh, no. Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, so you're just an app. I hope that gets it across. So if you're just an app, you don't have any real value other than that function that they need from you at that time. And they'll go to other people to fulfill other functions. Because you haven't only got one app on your phone, have you? You've got 10, 20, 30, God knows, maybe 100. And that's what these toxic people do. They've got hundreds of people usually that they call on. They come and fill up their petrol tank. They use that functionality, not caring about the feelings, opinions, wants, desires, needs, aspirations, concerns of that person or that app in their eyes. They'll just come and take what they need and bugger off. Now, they might stay with you for a long time sometimes, just because you're an app that's got lots of other apps in it. So you're an app with many functions. Well, then they might stick around a bit longer. And that's when you end up having a toxic person as a girlfriend, or even a wife, or a boyfriend, or even a husband. Because you've got a lot of functions, because you've got a lot of abilities, because you've got a lot of resources they can tap into and use. So they could even stay on using this app all their life because it does everything they need, all singing, all dancing, so why bother moving? No. But meanwhile, the app, or you, don't get your needs met at all in any way. Emotional, physical, nothing. Conversational, no. You just ignored and discarded. You're just there to tie their shoelaces. You're there, so to speak. You're there for their satisfaction, not for yours. You're an app. After all, you don't have any feelings or thoughts or emotions. They don't care about you. You're not even human. So, yeah, wanted to express that that is one way of viewing a toxic person, a narcissist type. And that's how they view you in any kind of association or relationship you have with them. It's a bit of a raw deal, isn't it? So what I suggest, if you are facing this, is get the hell on out of there. Or if it's not easy to get out of there, then take small, regular steps until you're able to. Because really you're never going to change this type of person. They'll give you fake apologies, but then at the same time they'll balance those, saying what's wrong with them and why they couldn't do this or that because they were upset, or usually they'll say that they're not well or something like this. Yeah, because then you're going to look like the nasty, the toxic person, the crazy person. They always try to make you look crazy. Of course you're crazy because you're a bear and you get poked 1,000 times and you just ignore it, you just lap it up. And then of course, because you're human, eventually you're just going to say, oh, I've had enough of this. Arr. Yeah, you can get a little bit angry, you're only human. But then of course, if you're angry, you're in the wrong, you're a bad person. Because these type of people, the toxics, the narcissists, will never ever be wrong. Never ever take the blame. Never ever take accountability for their actions, or more to the point, their misdeeds. They don't care about you. They just come and use you up. You're like a petrol tank. They'll come, they'll fill up their tank, and then they'll bugger off, and then they'll go and fill up their tank somewhere else the next day. They'll bugger off, and then they'll fill up their tank somewhere else the next day. They'll bugger off. Maybe a month or two later, they'll come and fill up at your tank petrol pump again. If you let them. If you let them. The point is, you've got to cut the cord. You've got to say, no more. This pump is closed for you. Yeah? You cannot use this pump. This petrol pump. This app. This utility. He or she ain't going to fill you up no more, baby. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. But do you understand? Do you understand? Seriously, do you understand? This isn't a joke. Yeah? These type of people can ruin your life. You can spend months, years, and end up with a whole lot of regret. Because you could have been doing better things. You could have been something other than just an app or a utility. You could have been in a mutually beneficial relationship. Or you could have been all alone, but enjoying your life. Because honestly, I mean, I've spoken to so many people about this. A lot of these, what I'm saying to you is coming from, I'd say about half of it is coming from people who've shared things with me. I really felt their pain. And the other half will be bits that I've experienced. Honestly, they'll ruin your life. As soon as you get a whiff that their words, their promises don't match their actions, you need to get out of there, seriously, all right? As quickly as you can, slowly if you have to, because they can be dangerous sometimes when they're suddenly left alone. They can't take it, and they'll make steps to make you pay. So be careful. Be careful of, you know, friends that are yours or friends of theirs as well, because they'll get them to gang up against you. They're called flying monkeys. So you better be careful of that. Really, whatever's going on, you just got to get out. And then I know that's difficult, because I know that you might like this business contact. You might have got accustomed to it. You might like this friend. You might like this boyfriend or girlfriend. You might like this wife. You might like this family. Mother, father, brother, sister. God, imagine cutting the cord with them. Sometimes they'll do it to you because they're toxic. Imagine that. It's really tough to part ways with people that you get attached to, isn't it? But they were never really attached to you in the same way. You're just a utility. You're just an app on their phone. You go, they come to you, they fill up their car with your petrol and they're gone. Or whatever service is being provided, they'll come and take that and go. They don't give us stuff about you. I don't know what else I can say other than I hope that makes sense. And there is a lot of toxicity out there at the moment. There's a lot of people like this. Make sure you're not one of them. Make sure you don't start copying their behaviours, because that's what I've noticed as well. With the rise of social media and videos like this, I must say, or TikTok and stuff like this, and Facebook and all of these apps, all of these places where you can get information. It's not all good information, and the thing is though, a lot of people start to copy the behaviour, and that's why people are talking about the rise of narcissism, because it's on the rise. It's becoming a normal way to behave. All these things I've just explained is becoming normal, almost like, yeah, so what? Whereas in yesteryear, it would be outrageous. It's not. There's no morality, and an immoral society is going to lead to what? Well, I'll let you answer that, but I don't think it ends nicely, does it? So it's your man in a D. You already know it ain't about me. This is so you can find your own inner D, your own peace, harmony, and love. It's much better to be in that state all the time if you can. Keep coming back to that. Peace, love and harmony. Calm, collected, cool. Sharing and caring to those that deserve it, not to the toxics or the narcs, but to those that deserve it, to those whose actions match their words. Because anyone can do fake promises, and that's what you'll get from toxic people. Fake promises to hook you in, and then once that's it, you just remember that forever. and then every day they're just slapping you down, and you're like, oh, but I know they can be nice, and oh, I know they promised me this and that, and this is going to happen, so you stay. But you shouldn't, because you've got to judge every day. I'm not a judger, but if someone's actions don't match their words, then I ain't stupid neither. I'm going to remove myself from that type of person. Do the same. This is getting a bit long now, but I'm enjoying, chewing the fat with you, explaining all of this, and I just hope each little explanation kind of just solidifies this knowledge for you a bit. All right, I'm done here now. So innerd.uk. By the way, I think the site's down at the moment. Sorry if you are trying to get on it, but I'll try and fix it basically. But if that's not working, you can get me on all the other places. Obviously on YouTube, on Facebook, on just type it in and you'll find me. Anyway, yeah, I keep doing this with my mouth. Don't know why. Anyway, it's a lovely day. Enjoy it. Don't get too bogged down with any toxic people who are upsetting you. Come out into nature like I am. Come out into the trees. Come and breathe in the fresh air, the sunshine. Get a little suntan. Smile. Be happy. Even if you're not, be happy. Smile, and already you feel happier. So I'm out of here. Peace. And right now, I don't really care if you're a man or a woman. I want to give you a little kiss of love. Take it easy, bye.